Ah, where'd it go? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I'm just fooling around. I'm just fooling around, y'all. But I ain't fooling around. So I just want to talk. Can we just talk? Can we just talk? I mean, we playing and stuff. I just want to talk. Can we just talk? There's a few things. I would like to cover, man. Just speaking on guitar in general. So, it's a lot questioned about how you get better. A lot of different methods. You know, people will bring up music theory and learning music theory, and that's important. But let me tell you, there are some great players that don't know how to name their chords. And it doesn't make them any less of a player. I remember when I first started playing, what brought me the most joy and gave me the most fulfillment was being able to play songs that I had in my head and making them come out loud and come alive, right? I mean, my first songs was Kathy Brown. My girlfriend at the time, her mother taught me how to play. And so I learned a lot of classic rock. What's Freebird? Whew, you might be out of tune, y'all. Hold on. I've been playing it for a minute. I'm trying to stretch this out. I got this new guitar, y'all. It's new to me. All right, it's new to me. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at that. What is going on? I'm sorry, man. I feel like a kid when I get a new guitar. Shout out to my man at Reverb. What's the name of the I don't know the name of the store. But so what we got is a Fender. This is a 90s Fender. I got it used. Made in Mexico. But it's brand new to me, baby. And I had to give it a little setup. And it still needs some work. But there's a few things I want to talk about when it comes to guitar, and the guys who have been playing for a while will be able to testify to this. But there's some things that people chase down that they're wasting time and energy on. A lot of times, people aren't satisfied because they're not getting the same sound or tone that they hear on records or that they hear other people, the people that are giving them lessons, because a lot of times lessons come through YouTube. And you listen, if you don't have their same hands, their same muscle structure, you don't have the same strings, the same guitar, and your strings got to be on. It got to be the same strings. It got to be the same size. It got to be the same brand. It's so many things. Listen. Develop your own tone, and how you develop your own tone is beginning to understand what tone is, right? Being able to understand that dynamic of sound and understanding terminology, like what does it mean for it to sound bright versus what does it mean for it to sound warm? These are things I didn't know how to describe the tones that I wanted to have. So how could I ever get them if I didn't know how to describe them? All I just listen and say, yeah, that's it. But when you can describe it and you can identify it, you'll be able to achieve it, or you'll be more likely to achieve it, because it's going to take application. Listen, if you have to play the guitar, if you want to play the guitar, you have to practice. You have to apply what you've learned. You have to use the stuff, man. People are like, I get you might want to pick it up just as a hobby, or you just want to play at the bonfire, but it don't happen overnight. Your fingers are gonna hurt. You're gonna get frustrated. You might want to put it down. You might not have that sound. You might not have the same amp. You might not have the quality of guitar. Listen, my first guitar was a Behringer. I didn't even know what a setup was. I didn't know what a setup was. I didn't know what any of that did. I didn't know the benefits of all that and how the playability of a guitar meant so much. But let me tell you something. The struggle that I had to get through in order to fret, it helped make me a better player. There's little pieces and little struggles that you're going to go through, right? I can remember being in church and them not having the time to teach me how to play. They didn't have the time to tell me the chords. I didn't know the number system. I didn't know music theory. I didn't know these. I couldn't play by ear. I couldn't just pick it up, and I couldn't. But it was all that's on me. I have to take account for a long time. I blamed them for that. Them mean old musicians at the church. But I had to take accountability. So you got to begin to take accountability. And you got to know what you want to achieve, right? And in order to do that, you got to set goals, right? You got to have a plan. We talk about approach, right? In music, we talk about approach, but you got to have a plan when you're playing guitar. And so, and that goes a lot of ways. What's your plan for practicing? Do you plan on picking it up when you get home from work? Do you plan on picking it up before rehearsal? Are you gonna rehearse before rehearsal? Or when do you plan on picking it up? Do you plan on learning music theory? All right, so some people struggle with chords, right? So you're struggling with chords. Do you have a plan to learn chords, or every time you play, do you end up just doing lead notes in minor pentatonic scale? Or maybe you got the chords there. Maybe you're like me and you always you go back to the pentatonic scale, right? And so for me, I have to have a plan in my practicing and change my approach to guitar. If I don't want to continue to use the minor pentatonic scale, maybe I need to learn some new notes, some new lines, some new phrasings that challenge or complement and give me a diverse palette, so I don't have to play the same 5 notes in the pentatonic scale. I can add some things to it. But I have to learn, set some goals, and really apply myself for it, right? Because it don't happen overnight. And though you might be gifted a guitar, and you might have talent, as in you might have soul, and you might be super bad. You might catch on faster than others. Maybe you was raised in a musical family. Maybe you have a musical ear. But let me tell you something. You're going to have to apply yourself. You got to. You can't be a lazy musician and expect to grow. That's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. So you're spending a lot of money trying to get pedals and trying to buy nice guitars and a lot of times the people who are doing all that trying to chase down the tone, you got to start with these first. You got to start right here with your hands. Then learn then let's go next level. So you start with your hands, you got your strings. Let's learn all the different places we can play. Then you got these knobs. Maybe I'm just ranting right now. I don't know. I just want to talk and maybe I can encourage and share with somebody. All right? But you have to apply yourself. You have to set a plan. And then once you get a plan and you set a goal, you got to organize it. You got to bring it together. So let's say, okay, you trying to, you begin to study. You set up a plan and now you begin to study and you learn some music theory. You learn the major scale. You learn all the chords in the key of C. And now you have to apply it, right? And what good is music theory if you never play a song, you never play a tune? So I got to be careful about how I tell people how to play, or how I tell people, because there's some people who are educated in music theory, and they never picked up a guitar. They pick up a guitar and now they have to learn how to play guitar. But if you never play music and you never play songs, then it's not rewarding to you. And then, but there's a line that has to be drawn where I fell into this abyss, right? I fell into this abyss where all I want to do is learn how to play songs, and you can look up tabs and you can look up the chords and all of that is good because you're getting fulfillment and it's rewarding. But once you reach where it's boring to you, you're not being challenged anymore. Nothing about your playing should be boring. And let me tell you this. If it gets boring to you and your playing doesn't have passion and lacks soul, and you're not making those sacrifices to practice and to play, folks ain't gonna feel you. You can do the nastiest, baddest, craziest runs, but let me tell you something. People might not be able to put their finger on it, but it'll be somebody else that don't know nothing but 5 notes in a minor pentatonic scale. And people would prefer to hear them play those slow blues licks versus you doing all that shredding, because what the people know is if you're giving them something they can feel. Giving them something that he can feel. Do people know it? I don't know. This ain't rehearsed. I don't know what I got. Maybe I just wanted to get on here and rant. But I remember when I couldn't even play Amazing Grace. I got on here trying to teach Amazing Grace, and I became a student. You got to continue to be a student and continue to learn. And know that the most simple things can be made complex, right? The most simple things can be made complex, but they also tell us it works the opposite way too. The most complex things can be simple. And so what I had to do in order to grow in guitar is I had to capture the fundamentals, the simple things, the basic things, and learn them that way. And I'm so thankful for the subscribers and the folks that's here, because I know if you're a subscriber, and I know if you're listening to me right now, if you made it this far into you're here because you value the simple, basic, fundamental, foundational things about playing guitar and learning music. Because that's how I've always had to do it in order to learn. So when I first started playing, I started playing Amazing Grace. I was just playing a C. Then I play a F. Just simple. See, ooh. Simple stuff like that, right? But there's other levels. How many ways can you play that C? You know, I mean, it's so many different ways, you know, to play a C. And then you can learn, okay, how am I gonna get to the C? Or what can I do with the C? Right? And so some of y'all were laughing at me because I couldn't play it the simple way. hold on. But then you'll go, or maybe you'll actually start off with some melody. I'm just walking it up. But if you want to get there, you got to get the basics first. And it's best if you understand it and you know the meaning of it. Oh, if you know the meaning of Amazing Grace. Oh, and then listen, when I learned this right here. What? And instead of going back to, you can go. I still got some setting up to do on this. Woo! I don't know, I got lost in it, okay? I don't know. But you can start doing more, but you have to get. And it helps when you know music theory, when you can say, okay, here's the one, and I want to go to the four, and one direct path I can always take is 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you start learning 2, 5, 1. Or would it be? Let's see. I like this guitar. It needs some more tweaking. But if you want to get better, you have to apply yourself. And I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to myself. And so in that, I have to set a goal, develop a plan, begin to prepare, organize it, apply, and then produce or execute. And that's how you manage to get better at guitar. Matter of fact, that's how you manage to get better at anything. If you want to get better, right? People will tell you all these tricks, all these tips. If it works, it works. I don't care how you get there. But if you got a purpose and a destiny, and you made a plan and you're applying yourself and you're on your way, maybe it took a little bit of a longer route. But use it. Don't waste it. Don't put it down. Don't blame everybody else. Man, I hope if this just reached one person. Ain't that a beautiful sound? I want to talk about just a little bit of tone. Now that we done weeded through the simples and fundamentals, I got a new little device over here, y'all. Y'all pray for me. I done messed around. I got this guitar. I actually got it on layaway, so don't y'all start thinking, don't y'all start thinking, your boy right here got a gang of money. And I got this. I just got it off a layaway. Praise God for layaway. Ooh. Praise God for layaway. Boy, that'll preach right there. So, I got this, but it's got all different kind of. It's a modeler, so it'll sound like I got a lot of different amps and everything like that. Let's look at some stuff. So. We got some, that's clean, what I was playing right there. What's this? Woo! What is it? What is it? Ooh, that's hot. What's this? Okay, that was this. I keep wanting to do it with me. So that's just straight lead stuff. Ooh, that is hot. All kind of beautiful sounds. Ooh, how about the 80s? Ooh. They got a little bit of chorus on it. See, when you know how to identify stuff like that. Of course, reverb, delay. You gotta know all those things. Look, I'm sitting here talking about stop, get out of that pentatonic and look what, see what I'm getting trapped into. Y'all set me up. Y'all set me up. And I ain't gonna cut it, I'm gonna let you see. Y'all set me up. I hope this helps somebody. Thank y'all for being here. If you made it this far, listen, if you made it this far, can you just say, hey, I was still with you. Let me know you made it all the way through the video. I appreciate you. Thank you. I love you. God bless you.